Hello and welcome back to Minecraft All the Mods 10. So I've done a little bit of work in the interim here. I got some more drawers set up. I've been making some steel. I've been, getting a bunch of other resources processed. There is still a lot to do as far as that goes. I mean, we've got just a ridiculous amount of resources sitting around still. We did get another piece of ancient debris, so we will be processing that as well. How did I do that again? I think, well, that's two. Was there a three? I think there was a three, wasn't there? How did I do it? It has been several days. It was the Crusher. Okay. Right, the Crusher. That's why we built that. Bam. I have been getting some more flint, as you can see as well, because now I can just, instead of running gravel through the alloy smelter, I can put it through the enrichment chamber. And speaking of, you go in the enrichment chamber. Oh yeah, see, there we go. I actually had some in there. Let's dump that in there. Good, good. And it ends up being a 1-to-1. It's just really slow at the moment, and speeding it up would tax our power. So we are going to need to do something about power before too much longer. But for the moment, it's alright. So where did I put the other netherite scrap? Because I'm now to a point where I need to make a piece of netherite. Where did I leave it? We're going to need to do something about our storage here soon, too. I know I've been saying that, and it doesn't make it any less true. What did I do? Ah, there you are. Okay. So we're going to need, well, only one of these, because we need 4, but we've got 6. So, I need that. I need, I believe, 4 pieces of gold. Let's just take a quick peek, make sure. Make sure I'm not doing things wrong. So there's this. Let's just click on that, see if there is some way of getting this that is cheaper than that. I don't think there is. So that's netherite dust, which I don't think there's a way to get without arc furnace. I will check the netherite dust in a moment. Or that's basically the same. Salvaging stuff that already had netherite in it. Incubation. Alright, let's check the dust. I think that's gonna basically... Yeah. Yeah, see, even that is basically the same bloody thing. Yep. Alright, so there is no cheaper way to get it. Unfortunate, but true. Let's see. We do that. We do that. And we have a netherite ingot. Beautiful. Alright, so as I recall, I was working on hostile neural networks. So there's the simulation chamber. We should be able to do that. We need this for the loot fabricator, though. So that is what that particular piece of netherite is slated for. As you can see, I was out of drills again. I've been kind of, not terribly lucky in getting the ancient debris, but you can see I got a shit ton of other, um, nether materials. So, for what that's worth, we'll probably need some glowstone. We'll probably need some nether quartz. We might need some soul sand. Don't know about the rest, though. Sun is going down. Alright, so as you can see in the top left corner there is faulty model 2 remaining with the little enderman. That's because we have our deep learner in the deep learner slot, and we only need 2 left. So apparently, it was only 6 to get this to basic. So I just need 2 more endermen. I am going to let the night progress a little bit. And while I do so, I will work on the simulation chamber. So we need a pane of glass, some obsidian, 2 ender pearls, a couple of lapis, and a redstone comparator. Okay. I think I have some of this stuff. Redstone comparator is crazy. Lapis, some obsidian. The obsidian, I think, is going to be the hardest part of this. Wow, that steel pickaxe really could use some better. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at our map. I claimed this area because I was reminded that the claims will prevent creeper explosion, creeper damage. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's a thing. That's kind of important, Mr. Creeper. All right, so I'm just kind of looking around to see if there are any endermen spawned. There are not yet. I am, however, going to need some obsidian. So let's see. That's why I usually sleep through the night, is because of random mobs like that. All right, let's grab our bucket. Gonna need a bucket of this. You know, I should just be able to do this, right? You like have that spot, put you right there. Yeah, there we go. That's all I needed. I am gonna need the steel pickaxe to get it, though, I believe. Which is almost toast. There we go. And we can put that back. I have my piece of obsidian. Beautiful. Alright, so I just need my nether quartz and a couple of, you know, like actual, like, stone. So let's get that going for the stone. Do I have any nether quartz? I'm probably going to have to go outside for nether quartz. Alright, time to sleep then. I was letting the night progress a little bit in the hopes of endermen. We might still end up with some endermen. Let's see, any endermen on the screen? I am looking around to see a bunch of spiders, a few other things. There's a lot of spiders. Nope, I do not see any endermen this time. And this is kind of how I've been doing it, is I let the night progress a little bit, let some stuff spawn, and then, you know, go ahead and... Hello, spider. And then basically go ahead and just kind of do this and look around, see if there's anything. Yeah, vengeance spirits now because all the mobs died. I really don't understand that vengeance spirit thing. I know it's from like one of the mods, but it's not one I've really gotten into. Alright, so I need some nether quartz. Alright, so what do I do with you? What is the most efficient use of the nether quartz? I could just smelt it, of course. Sag mill gives me 2 and a chance at other stuff. Mechanical squeezer. Enrichment chamber gets me 6. That's probably going to be the winner right there. Yeah, I think, unless this gives me some better options. One with a 50% chance of more. That maths out to 6 as well, but is a chance of failure. So let's just enrichment chamber this. Let's have the assured chance of assured 6 rather than chance of, you know, between 4 and 8. Because that's basically what that was a chance of between 4 and 8. And that's assuming there's a way to turn that powder into the other thing. Alright, so we need that. We got that. We got 3 of you. We need some sticks. Do I have? I do not have sticks on me. I need 3 sticks. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's grab this. Well, we're still kind of close to it. Okay. Redstone comparator. Need 3 of you. 1 of you. And that... Oh, I need the ender pearls and the glass panes. Do I have the glass panes on me? I do. The ender pearls, however, are over here. Doot doot. Let us have a simulation chamber. Excellent. So, this guy is going to suck up a bunch of power. Data model. So once our data model is up to basic level, we will be able to stick it in there and run it. Now, it's going to need some of these prediction matrices. Not expensive. You can see it takes a gold and iron, a clay, and some glass panes to make 16 of them. Let's go ahead and get a few made. Because why not? Actually, you know what? Do I even need... You know, I got 2 of those. I've got enough... I think I just have enough stuff on me. Well, not necessarily on me, but right here in my base. Don't really know why I was going out. Let's see. Yeah, 8. We can make 8. And... Why do I still have the 2 diamonds? Oh, the diamonds are for the loot fabricator. Okay. Which we're going to need 2, but I want to get these guys done first. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. We got 32. Where does it... Is that the loot? No, hang on. Simulation chamber. I guess I have to... I must have to put the data model in first or something. I guess so. That's annoying. I was going to put that in there and keep it going. As you can see, this guy is still charging. I'm definitely going to have to do something about power before long. Most definitely. Let's just take a look, see if there are any random endermen bouncing around. They will do that on occasion. Nope, nothing. Alright. So we got that. Let's go ahead and get our loot fabricator. That's the other thing. We need another piece of obsidian. We're going to need another redstone comparator. That's not bad. Let's grab 1, 2, 3. Oh, I had a bunch on me. Hang on, let's just do this then. Dump that. 1, 2, 3. We will toss those guys in there. We will grab our bucket. Let's try and use our steel pick as little as possible. All right, even though it means switching back and forth. I'm sure there is probably a way to do this without needing the pick, but for such small amounts, I'm not worried about it. All right, so we got that. We need 2 of you, I believe. We are going to need our 3 sticks again. There's 2. There's 3. We are going to need 1, 2, 3 of you. Let's just go ahead and get those turned into the torches. Torches. All right. And yes, here we go. I was after something in there. All right. Boom, boom, boom. We have our redstone comparator. And we just need our little bit of netherite. And like so, we have our loot fabricator. That is still charging, and now this is charging too. This has half the energy capacity, but that's still 1,000,000 compared to the 8K, that, you know, like 3K, 8K. Okay, that one's 64. That one's probably the closest. These are just expensive machines. I don't know how much they actually use to run, but they obviously take quite a bit to charge up. All right, so we got that. We need to kill 2 more endermen before we can do any more with that. as you might notice, I have a singularity tank here with creosote in it. That is because, oops, I just used the steel because I didn't move it back. I took the fluid output hatch that we took off of the one of the other machines. Which one was it? I don't remember now. Oh, it was the one off of the quarry. It was the one that was the steam thing. It was actually a steam input hatch. I recrafted it into an output hatch, stuck it onto our coke oven here so we could get this creosote. Because we need that creosote to become lubricant. I've decided it is finally time. Lubricant. Modern industrialization. So it goes into a mixer with some redstone dust, becomes some lubricant. It is in equal quantities. This will allow us to use one of the other machines. The cutting machine, I believe. So this guy is going to go into the mixer. Then I'm going to need 2 redstone dust. And we'll make a little bit of lubricant. Yeah, it's the cutting machine down here. Because I've burned out another forge hammer and decided I want to use the cutting machine. And I think there's actually a few things going forward that requires the cutting machine. So, things like that. I figured it was time to start making it available. And since I basically already had the blocks, it didn't make sense not to use it. All right, there we go. We have some lubricant in our cutting machine. This means we can do all of the 576 pages of recipes with 5 per page. Okay, because it can get used on blocks and stuff too. So that is interesting. Not at all what I'm after, but we'll be able to make our various pieces. So where is this spider that oh, it's up there. Another bloody Easter egg. It is not Easter yet. You're annoying. There we go. Especially since the sun was on its way down, so that could cause issues. I'm just shoving that in there for the moment. I gotta deal with storage before too much longer. Okay, so we've done lube. We have got our lube progression. I'm going to, since the sun is going down, I'm going to hang out here a few minutes, see if we can't get some more endermen to spawn, and I will be right back. Alright, it hasn't been very long at all. I probably could have done without pausing, but I saw on my map an enderman. So I have slept now, and we are going to attempt to get Ooh, where did he go? He's been teleporting, apparently. Where did Mr. Enderman go? Ah, over on that side. So all I should need to do... Where'd he go? Is he still over there? Oh, he's moving away. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to do this the hard way then. We're gonna have to go find him. Hey, hello there. Look at you. There we go. 1 remaining. Just to kind of show you how it worked. It's too bad that we didn't get 2 over the course of the night, but I suppose it's better this way. You know, less risk, that sort of thing. Is there a... There is a zombie with a helmet. You all blinked out. There we go. Oh, we got another miniature red heart. Let's bounce back inside here real quick and take a quick look at that. you, I believe, yes, you make heart containers. Now we need the relic apples and the wither bones for that. Obviously, we're not there yet. What does the relic apple take? It doesn't take too much, just some emerald and some diamond, which we should be able to get if we make steel drills to put in here. We should be able to get that. How are you doing? Okay, you got plenty of fuel. Okay. We're not running the quarry with that anymore, so it's not going through fuel nearly as fast. I should really automate some sort of rubber if I want to go any further with this stuff. I just don't know what more there really is to do that's worthwhile. Oh, I know. There is the nuclear reactors. That might be worth considering. Although I think we also have big reactors in this pack. Or extreme. I think it's called extreme reactors. Yeah, we have extreme reactors, which is the new version of big reactors. So that's going to be our most stable power option, I think. So we'll have to look into that. Can we get the yellowite ore? Where are you, yellowite ore? I am not seeing the ore. It might have got co-opted. Where do you come from? Why do you not show it's coming from an ore? The laser drill from Industrial 4 going with a yellow lens can get it. Not the end. Anywhere else, though. Although that is mildly annoying because it requires viewing bedrock. You know, let's just go... Alright, how am I spelling this? Yellorium. There we go. There we are. Okay. Deep slate yellowite ore. Extreme reactors, did I just miss it before? Alright, so that is apparently only from the laser drill. Mildly annoying. Although, I believe the... Yeah, see, I can do it with uranium. Which I believe is easier to get. Yeah, you have uranium ore. Can come from the electric quarry. Titanium drill. Iridium fluorite. How do I get titanium? How do I get titanium? Packer, unpacker. Oh, what was that? Vacuum freezer. I don't like that. Okay, that's just taking the gear and turning it back into... That might not be worth it. It might just be more worthwhile to get the Industrial 4 going mining laser. Little bit of thought. Alright, I'm going to come back in a few minutes. I'm going to wait for it to be night again, try to get some more endermen to spawn. That way, hopefully, we'll be able to get this, simulation chamber up and running. Alright, we're back. As you can see, there's a couple of endermen on there, on our screen, so, on our map, so we should be good doing that. And then, hopefully, we can just kind of be like, hey, notice me. Hey, I'm looking at you. Oh, where'd you go? You went over there. Alright, I guess I gotta get closer. Oh, and he's gone. Where did he go? There were two of them, so we at least have a decent chance of being able to find one. Where did you guys go? Where did they go? Are they just both gone? Yeah, hello, spider. I don't care about you. Don't tell me they both just vanished. Come on. I just need one of the two of you. Aha, that way. Are you in the cave, or are you above the cave? I don't see you above. Did you go in? I hear you. I hear you. Okay, I heard him. He was not in the cave. Alright, I heard it about here. Hopefully he hasn't just decided to tell... Go away, skeleton. You're not what I need. Not here. Oh, get out of there. Where did he go? And he's just gone again. Alright, I will come back if I find the bloody thing. Well, I have spent half the day searching, and it's gone. I'm just gonna have to wait until night again. One more time. Alright, we are back again. I can see a couple of little endermen there. Let's go ahead and sleep and try this one more time. Yes, yes. You're very intimidating, Drown. Alright, let's see. I heard... Alright, there you are. Yeah, I looked at you. You don't like that, do you? Hey. Oh, now where'd he go? Oh, hello, there you are again. Oh. Dang it. Oh, hello. Come on, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Come on. There we go. Basic model. Let's just finish off that zombie. We'll grab the loot. In we go. Okay. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull off the deep learner. We're going to put it in our hand. Do that. We will pull out our Enderman data model. As you can see, there's actually 4 slots for models. So if we need to do this again with some other creature, we can do up to 4 at a time. I was just focused on the Enderman, of course. Now we can put this in the simulation chamber. Boom. Cannot begin simulation without the prediction matrix. Boom. It wouldn't go in there before, but it will now. Alright, launching runtime. Now, this takes a bit of time, but as you can see, it's 0 of 48 for the next tier. We're about to hit 100%. It is now 1 of 48. The prediction model actually counts its own kills. You just can't use it until you hit basic. So we also have gotten our generalized ender prediction. So what is this used for, you may ask? Well, with some slime, some emerald, and some snowballs, we could make ender pearls. We can even take some sandstone and an ender pearl, make some endstone. We can make the dragon head. We need dragon's breath for that, though, so I don't know exactly how useful that is. Oh, and a wither prediction. Yeah, that's great. And of course we can make some chorus fruit. So this gives us access to a bunch of the end materials without having to go to the end. You know, because the chorus fruit, as I recall, can be used to make purpur blocks. Oh yeah, that's used for that too. Where's the purpur? That's the chorus stem. I think it can. I thought it could be used. Maybe it's the popped version. How do you get made? Yes, the popped version, which of course you can use to do that. So that will give us a whole bunch of options for that. Now, as you can see, we are slowly gaining these guys. We haven't actually gotten an Enderman prediction yet, but that is because it is a very low chance at basic tier. Launching runtime. I think it's the... I don't know exactly what that is yet, but look at this. 512 FE per tick. That's why we're losing power. So we are going to definitely need to figure out better or more, I think I will throw a couple of extra windmills down in the interim and call that good. But next time, we're going to have to definitely figure out a power solution, which might require us getting into some, renewable resources that we don't already have access to. But that is going to do it for this episode. We got all of our simulation stuff going, our hostile neural networks. Yeah, that is a thing. So, until next time, have a good one.